Hey everybody, it is not every day I get to talk about a new Pikmin thing. In fact, on this humble channel, I have never talked about a new Pikmin thing. That changes today because there's a new Pikmin thing. So let's get one thing very clear. Right out the gate, I don't believe this is building up to a big reveal for Pikmin 5 or Pikmin 4 DLC. I don't really think it's anything like that. Because Miyamoto has talked for ages about just wanting Pikmin to be a bigger part of Nintendo's brand, a bigger thing that they're marketing. And given there's already 4 fantastic games available to play on Switch 2, this is, I think, just an attempt to get more casual players and fans interested in the series. So let's actually talk about the short itself. It's pretty interesting. So it's called Close to You, and they uploaded it twice with differences. I assume you've probably already seen it, but if you didn't, the first short is literally this short. It's a mother and her baby, and the mother leaves, and then a bunch of objects in the baby's playroom start moving around, like blocks and their pacifier, and then the baby is trying to get it, and it's very weird. And everyone was wondering what it meant because, like, it is weird, right? However, okay, I just want to say I saw the weirdest speculation. People thought it was like a Mario Galaxy movie tease because the baby, I guess, kind of looked like Rosalina, not really. People thought it was a Mario Galaxy movie tease. People thought it was just all sorts of stuff. Thought it was like a Nintendogs type things, but you're raising a baby. People thought it was just an animation test. But no, I knew it was Pikmin because, like, the first little bit of music is literally just the Pikmin theme. So, like, duh, of course it's Pikmin. And then sure enough, today, they released a second video, the same short, but this time there's Pikmin everywhere, and it shows that the Pikmin are what was moving everything, and I think that's great. I guess this confirms that canonically humans cannot see Pikmin, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, it's just a cute short. I like it. It reminds me of, like, old Pixar shorts. It's really pretty. Like, the animation is really good. I love these human designs, actually. I think they're really good. It's a great looking short. Now, I've seen some people concerned that this means Nintendo is babyfying the franchise. Because I guess they saw a baby on screen and they immediately went monkey-brained and were like, oh, baby! So if there's a baby, that means it's for babies now! That's not what that means. First off, if they were genuinely marketing this towards little kids or babies, they wouldn't have actually used a literal baby. Kids, you know, when they're marketing towards little kids, they want to, like, make it relatable. So it'll either be, like, a kid their own age or, you know, someone they want to be like. But, like, babies can't relate to babies because they are babies. Like, you know, like, do you genuinely think they're literally trying to market this towards actual infants or toddlers? Like, it's not... What? No, actually, I think they chose a baby to be the focus of the short because it's, like, as broad as possible. It does, you know, it's cute, so it could charm kiddos, sure, but it's also cute, so it can charm adults. I think this is them attempting to just kind of, you know, spread the audiences as far as possible. Because Pikmin, the thing about Pikmin, right, is that it is a weird series. It's just weird. And it's hard for people to get into it because it's so weird. And it's not very easy. It's hard. Even Pikmin 4, like, which in my opinion, right, as someone who's played Pikmin for so long, Pikmin 4 is pretty easy. But, like, I've seen newcomers play Pikmin 4 and, like, they struggle. They suck. It's hilarious, actually. They fail so badly. I've seen so many disasters in Pikmin 4 that, like, baffle me because I would never make that mistake. But I think we as as the Pikmin fan base forget that, like, games aren't just made for veteran players. Typically, they're made for newcomers as well, and they should be. I want as many people to experience the joys of Pikmin as possible. And I think this short is the start of a new sort of marketing angle that will not affect the contents of the games themselves. I mean, think about Kirby, right? I'd argue Kirby is gets darker and scarier than Pikmin even at its worst. And it's Kirby's their go-to cute, kid-friendly character. But, like, the games haven't been sanitized at all. I don't know. I feel like Nintendo is more artistically rich than people give it credit for. They do have a tendency to make terrible, greedy corporate decisions. But, like, I think in terms of the actual games and the content therein, they have remained pretty artistically sound, and that's why I still enjoy it. That's why I still enjoy supporting them. I feel like the quality is still there. I do think that things are getting a little expensive, though. I think it's a little ridiculous. But listen, quality's still there. Yeah, I don't really think this is building up to a new game, as I said. I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. I'm excited to see more Pikmin. Again, I knew it was Pikmin from the moment I heard the music. Alright. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Pikmin. Yeah.